together. It's really a heroic act, so thanks again, Laura. I'm going to try to do a close reading of the last performance. It's going to be an incomplete close reading, for reasons that you'll probably understand. The room is dark and an author stands in shadows at the back of the room in front of 3 laptop computers, each connected to its own projector. The opening screen lights up the room, a circle of words against a dark screen. A horse is heard neighing. A single tone begins to sound over and over. The author begins to read. The end of a man's life can be inferred from the meticulous collapse of his horse. His most basic qualities are reflected in its style. The players form a still horizontal line in the jousting lane, and the sound of trampling cuts through them. Do you have a move yet? You're deaf. Lenny Bruce falls and her shoes are carried off. My heart is breaking apart. As he reads, the circle of words on the screen begin to come apart and to move in a complex pattern. The words begin to recombine in a new arrangement. The words move in time. The words begin to dance. A man wearing a collarless Beatles suit approaches the front of the room, walking in a kind of measured martial dance, and followed by a woman in a blue dress. The man carries a mask of a horse's head. As he reaches the front of the room, the walls behind him fill with texts in intersecting arcs. He puts on the mask and begins to move as if he himself has become a horse. As you attempt to read the text 3 projected screens across, you realize that the arcing texts seem to be arranged in patterns that have more in common with architecture than they do with the stanzas of a poem. While the horse in the Beatles jacket and the woman in the blue dress continue their time-based performance, the operator in the back of the room scrolls across and down. The pattern of intersecting arcs of text extends far off the screen in seemingly endless virtual space. Reading the work feels very much like trying to make out the details